Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Yeah. Dope discussions. Yeah. Talking real raw. Ain't no cutting. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Yeah. Dope discussions. Can we talk about it? Yeah. 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 Can we sit down? No interruptions. Open dialogue without judging. Dope discussions. Dope discussions. Talking real raw, ain't no cutting. Open dialogue, talk without judging. Dope discussion, dope discussion.
I didn't want to believe it. I didn't. When we saw Obama arriving to the inauguration alone and attending the president's funeral alone, it was like, ugh, it's not looking too good. It's not. It's not. But now, to take it a step further and be presented with evidence, quote unquote, of Barack indeed being, let's say, on the prowl, being alone, and not only being on the prowl and being alone, but entertaining a Becky. It just, it adds another level of uneasiness to the conversation. Now, this past Wednesday, I should say, we had a members only, Patreon only live stream where we touched base on this and how the Obamas could be on the brink of a divorce. And during that live stream, we touched base on a lot of things that made us speculate and reach certain conclusions and so on and so forth. But since then, inside sources have been talking and telling a lot of tea, if you will, as it pertains to the potential breakup of the Obamas. And when we had our conversation on Wednesday during that live stream, a lot of y'all was saying, man, Michelle gonna be mad if he go and get with him a white girl, and Michelle gonna be mad if he's starting to date outside his race and so on and so forth. And I was like, ugh, don't want to go there with the conversation, but here we are, because it's looking as if a lot of y'all that were speculating about Obama exploring different options is indeed true. Now, I also said during that live stream that Michelle, and again, y'all, this is for entertainment purposes only. I'm just lying, okay? Do not sue me, okay? Whatever. But during that live stream, I also said that Michelle gave me the energy of the strong, independent, boss, educated, I don't need no man, I do what I want to do type of woman, right? And with her carrying that type of energy, in my opinion, I can see how that could potentially push somebody away and make somebody want to stray and explore different options. And I hate to even make this conversation a black and white conversation, but it is what it is. It's too obvious, it's too much in our faces. And so I think we do have to be honest enough, and genuine enough and transparent enough to touch base on that elephant in the room. And that elephant in the room is the fact that when it comes to a lot of our sisters out here, not all, okay? Clearly we have solid wives, such as myself, that are not out here on some bush. So we got those. However, I gotta be real and honest enough to acknowledge the fact that when it comes to a lot of our sisters, especially in regards to marriages and relationships, we do have this energy of feeling like we can do what we want to do. We don't care about making certain compromises or sacrifices. It's all about us and our own happiness. It's all about how we feel and what we're going to do. We don't really care about taking other people's thoughts and feelings and perceptions into consideration. And so again, we got to highlight that and acknowledge the fact that that's a problem. That is indeed a problem in our relationships, which is why a lot of our marriages and families crumble, collapse, and don't last. When it comes to other groups of people, just being completely honest, they know how to tough it out. They know how to put their egos to the side. They know how to put their pride to the side. They know how to make certain adjustments and compromises, even if it's not necessarily what they want to do, if it goes against what they feel and all of that. And, that's probably why they do have family structures that are more solid, that last longer. This is why they have generational wealth and, they're able to pass down certain traditions, so on and so forth. So we got to be real about that and make that a talking point so that we do fix these things and bridge the gaps as it pertains to Black family. You know what I mean? And so with that said though, I have to say, when we do start to see our quote unquote brothers stray and go elsewhere due to the lack of support, due to the lack of selflessness and so on and so forth, can we really be mad? Can we really be up in arms and wag our fingers as sisters and say, oh, what's wrong with y'all? Y'all don't stick it out with y'all's women and y'all don't do X, Y, and Z and 1, 2, and 3. Can we really be upset when I'm just being honest, do not attack me. Can we be upset if we are the ones that ultimately are pushing these men into the arms of other women because they are finding better treatment? They are getting more respect, so on and so forth from those other groups of women. Just being honest. I know y'all gonna hate me and bash me and wag y'all fingers and stone me all y'all want. But at the end of the day, that is a real conversation that needs to be had. And until we're able to be that honest about our relationships, about our family structures and so on and so forth, we're going to continue to run into the same issues. To where it's like, well, damn, he tried to be with a sister and look what happened. She didn't know how to be selfless for 2 days and say, yeah, I don't like him, but, to present a solid front, I'm going to go ahead and show up to these events with you. You know what I mean? It's that simple. But this is what we do. And here we are today with potential evidence of Barack being out here with Becky. Okay, it seems as though Barack has bagged a Becky, and a lot of people are upset. I'm gonna be real about it. A lot of us in particular as sisters are mad about this, but can we really blame and shame these brothers, quote unquote, for going out there seeking other options when we behave in a particular manner? And again, not all. Salute and shout out to the solid Black women. I am not talking about you, sis. You a great wife. You a great mother. You're a great woman. Not talking about you. All right. You know how to have a healthy, thriving, solid relationship. You know how to keep y'all's family unit in order and all of that. So salute to you. I'm not talking about you, but it's way too many of us in our community that do have that strong, independent boss chick. It's about me. It's about my happiness. It's about what I want to do type of, energy to us. And we do contribute to the collapse and the downfalls of our marriages and relationships. Just being honest. Okay. And then before you know it, we sad singing this.
My boyfriend left me. My boyfriend left me. My boyfriend left me. My boyfriend left me. He not coming back.
And he not coming back. And not only is he not coming back, but he's over there. He's on the other side of things, So not only is he not coming back to you, but a lot of these brothers, and I hate to see it, they're not coming back to the community either. So it breaks my heart when that happens, because I know that it's a lot of solid Black women out there that completely miss out, because a lot of brothers do have it in their minds that, it's inevitable. I'm going to always run into a strong, independent boss chick. I am the prize type of female within our community. And so let me just avoid that altogether. You do have that. And we would be disingenuous to pretend like we don't. We do. There are so many solid Black women who miss out, all because the bulk of the sisters in our community turn the brothers completely off. And so they don't even want to waste their time trying to figure out and see if you are a good one. And that is what it is. Y'all laughing, but I'm so serious. Anyway, like the video, share the video, and subscribe. All right. We can hit 500, 400 first, but we should have at least 322 likes. Okay. Get the likes up. Thank you, God. It says, I tried to tell you about Becky, little big sis. Man, and see, it makes it a little difficult for me to even give y'all pushback when this is what we are dealing with. Now, I'm going to be completely honest. And thank you so much, God. And big shout out to you, Randall, for your $20. I appreciate y'all kicking out the dope discussion with that kind of love and support. All right. Because y'all got to give me no money. So thank y'all when y'all do. Because YouTube be hating on us. So shout out to people giving us super chats and cash apps and all of that. Thank you. But I have to say this. I wouldn't be real if I were to sit here as a Black woman myself and say that I had no problem with my brothers talking about Becky wins and Maylene wins, and this is why we go and deal with Rosalita, and this is why, yeah, as a Black woman, something about that don't sit right in my spirit. I don't like that. I'm gonna be real with y'all. It bothers me when I hear brothers say, see, this why Becky win. This why we be going overseas. This why we be done with y'all Black women. Yeah, it bothers me. Okay? That's just being completely, brutally honest. It is what it is. Okay? Let's put it to y'all plain. If it was a side for me to choose as a Black woman, I'm going to stand with my sisters every time. Okay, if ever Rosalita came over talking about Black women need to do this and Black women need to do that, I'm be like, wait a minute, Rosalita. Wait a minute, Becky. Wait a minute, Maylene. You might want to pipe down and simmer down. Now, if she has some valid points to be made, I'm going to, hear her out. But nonetheless, I'm going to be on the side with my sisters. That's just being honest. Just the same as I'm sure, or I would hope that a lot of my brothers would stand 10 toes down with their brothers, right? Okay, if Paul came over, if Ken came over, like, yeah, Black men need to do this, and Black, I would hope that as brothers, y'all would be like, wait a minute, Ken, don't be talking about my kinfolk, Ken. Wait a minute. So that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, I can't get mad at guys like Guy Incognito when they come through saying, see, I told you this is what we deal with Becky, and I told you this is what we deal with Rosalita, and I told you this is why we be dealing with Maylene and all of that. I can't sit there and say, oh, dang, y'all need to shut up. Nuh-uh. That ain't true when it is. It is absolutely true. Now, I will be completely and brutally honest enough to also go to the different levels and layers and say that when it comes to women in general, does not matter her race, her background, where she's from, and all of that. You got to watch all of us, on an individual basis. Do not say because she's a Becky, she's safe. Because she's a Maylene, she's safe. Because she's a Rosalita, she's safe. Because she's a Keisha, she's safe. No, you have to vet and inspect every woman. Okay? So I will say that because they can do y'all just as dirty. So we're going to be honest about that. However, I would be disingenuous to sit here and act like I don't see the complete differences. Like I see this. Yeah, they do men dirty too. But damn, when it comes to the sisters, it could be a little bit much. You know? And what makes it even more blatant of a foul when it comes to the sisters is that we'll do it in y'all's face to where everybody can see it. You know what I mean? Like with Michelle Obama. And again, we're still speculating at this point. But when it comes to Michelle Obama, the world could see that she like, man, fuck him. Fuck y'all. I'm going to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? We're the ones, I'm just being honest, we're the ones who really don't give a fuck. We're very, very overt with the disrespect. We're in your face with it. Whereas other women, they know how to play the role. They know how to play the part. And I alluded to this in the other dope discussion. I said, thank you, Lawless. I see you. I'm going to read that in a second. In our other dope discussion that we have for Patreon and members only, go and sign up if you have it so you can watch the playback on that, become a channel member or a Patreon member. But I alluded to the fact that you know that these other wives probably don't even like their husbands. You know what I mean? For example, I wouldn't be surprised. Thank you again, Guy. I wouldn't be surprised if Melania, is that how you say her name? I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump's wife didn't even like him. You know what I'm saying? Like she's just always there like, whatever. I don't even like this guy, but you know, for the sake of looking like we are a united front and for the sake of respect and love and family support, I'm just going to show up and be here. So again, when it comes to other women, and this just being honest, they know how to pretty much be that solid force and be that glue for that family. They know how to put their own personal gripes to the side, their own personal feelings, thoughts, opinions, whatever to the side, so that, you know, they're not making their men or their families, you know, look stupid, look goofy. Now, I hope I'm making sense with that. Y'all let me know. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all follow with me. Put a 1 in the chat. It's like, nah, you off base with this. This is anti-blackness and all of that. Look, y'all, I'm just being honest. I'm just telling y'all how I feel. These are all my opinions, and it is what it is. But I hope that I am at least articulating myself in a manner to which y'all can at least understand where I'm coming from, even if you disagree. Okay. Zarai got a 1. That's fine. But everybody else I see with 2s. But Zarai, I at least hope that you can understand where I'm coming from, because this is what I see. You know, other people know how to say, you know what, let me just do this for the family, or, you know, let me not disrespect, or let me try to show some kind of solidarity, or whatever the case may be. When it comes to the sister, I feel like a lot of us, we're so ego-based. You know what I mean? And I'm just being real. And I'm a black woman myself. And I love us. Like I say, sis, I'm gonna stand 10 toes down with you every time if push came to shove. Fuck that. All right. But I will be real enough to call us out. I will be real enough to acknowledge where we come up short, so that we can, in the future or moving forward, know where we're coming up short and try to fix it. You know, especially if it's not that deep. And when it comes to us, just being honest, we want to be so real to a fault, to where it's like, nah, I ain't gonna be out here faking. I'm not gonna be out here pretending. If I feel this way, then that's just is what it is. And fuck who hate it. And I don't like that. I think that sets a bad precedent, and it sets a bad reputation for our family structures. And it also, in my opinion, can also inspire, if you will, other Black women that are married or in relationships that have families and everything of that sort to maybe want to go against the grain all for the sake of herself and not thinking about the holistic view or approach to everything, or how it may come off, or how it may be perceived, or things of that sort. And I hope that makes sense. But anyway, like the video, y'all, share the video and subscribe, because it is some things that we have to break down and explore. Okay. Thank you so much, Randall. It says women in general, specifically Black women, they would rather suffocate than realize they took a stand up, hardworking, clean cut man for granted. Case in point, me and my Becky or Cindy. Lord have mercy. It says, love you, Danica, to you and King. Shout out to you. And I appreciate you. You know? And so let me ask y'all this. And again, I get the likes up. Okay, I see some ones though. Okay, Gotia, I hope I'm saying your name right. Got a 1. This is 40 got a 1. So I'm seeing a few ones. Super Cam got some 1s. So it's a few of y'all that disagree. But like I said, I hope that y'all can at least see where I'm coming from when I am saying what I'm saying. But the majority of what I see is 2s, which means that this is a well-known problem within our community that needs to be talked about and resolved, right? But Randall, from what I can gather, is dealing with women outside of his community. And yeah, I don't know though. Let me know, Randall. It says women in general, specifically Black women, they would rather suffocate than realize they took a stand up, hardworking, clean cut man for granted. Case in point, me and my Becky or Cindy. Love you, Danica. I don't know. Are you, let me know, Randall, clarify this. Are you saying that women in general have issues, which I already said? Yeah, we do. That's why I said on an individual ongoing basis, y'all have to thoroughly inspect every woman. You just can't say, oh, she's this, so she's safe. You got to see what she's about on an individual basis. But are you going as far as saying that when you're dealing with women outside of your community that you're maybe having some of the same experiences, but it's a little bit worse when it comes to sisters? Let me know. Let me know. Thank you, Lawless. It says, my son is 17 and he only likes Spanish and white girls, him and his homies. He said they don't care for their attitude. It's starting young. And that's what I don't like. See, Lawless, this is why I call this stuff out. And I don't care who does not like it. Brian, let's not do that. Let's be respectful, y'all. Because I also came across a lot of commentary trying to say that Michelle Obama was a man. No, we're not gonna do all of that. Okay, we're not gonna do all of that. But it is starting young, which is why I do go out of my way to call these things out. And I don't care who feathers I ruffle. I don't care who has a problem with it. It is what it is. You know, it's too much of it going on for us to ignore it and pretend like, oh, this is not happening. You know what I mean? Like, yes, it is. And we have to touch base on it, because like Lawless said, like even the young brothers are like giving up early, you know, and I don't like that. God again says, I know all women are women. Men must vet all women. Becky slides in without bashing Black women. Ask me how I know. See what I'm saying? They know how to play the role a little bit. Let me just be quiet. Thank you, Dusty. It says, what up, fellas? Just got out of child support court. The new Trump ruling saved my Cheez-Its fun. I can now pull up on Michelle Obama in my new 4-bedroom Mercury Sable. Okay, Dusty, let's not. Okay, let's not start trolling so early into the dope discussion. And by the way, you all, that child support law was not real. I think that guy ended up coming out saying that he was just making some stuff up. So I don't know. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong. But Zara, don't laugh at Dusty. He's just a Dusty that's trying to interrupt our dope discussion. But y'all put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear this.
I got to be honest. I'm not really thrilled about making this video.
Could y'all hear that? Put a 2 in the chat if y'all can hear that. Kaylin, this is not funny. I'll wait for the 2s. Michael, why you got a 7? Okay, I see the 2s. Let's get into it.
I got to be honest, I'm not really thrilled about making this video. When I first heard these rumors start to swell about Obama and Jennifer Aniston and Michelle Obama not being at the inauguration, Michelle Obama not being at Carter's funeral, I was like, no, you guys are all nuts. She just hates Trump. She's an avid Trump hater. But then I saw this video and I like watched it 100 times. I'm going to share it with you. And I was like, holy macadamia nut. If there ever was any like,
Hold on, y'all. And it's no shade. Shout out to all of my white supporters and crown heads. I do have some, y'all. Y'all have no idea. They always in the comments like, hey, I'm not black and I'm a white guy and I'm this, then, and third, but I do like your dope discussions and I do like your content. I am a crown head. So shout out to y'all, okay? Salute to y'all. This is no shade. We're just poking fun. Like y'all poke fun at us too. Let's not be but the way he said, oh my God, holy macadamia nut. Like that is something that only a white man would say. Only a white man would say, when I came across this, I said, holy macadamia nut. And you know what, sir? I'm going to steal that from you. Okay. Whenever I come across something that blows my mind, you bet your bottom dollar that I'm going to say, holy macadamia nut. And then I'm going to say, pause. Shout out to Cam. All right. But yeah, that took me out. Y'all be a little extra, but salute to my white crown heads. It's no shade. It is what it is. All right. All right. Let's continue. Let's take it back. Holy macadamia nut, baby.
I got to be honest, I'm not really thrilled about making this video. When I first heard these rumors start to swell about Obama and Jennifer Aniston and Michelle Obama not being at the inauguration, Michelle Obama not being at Carter's funeral, I was like, no, you guys are all nuts. She just hates Trump. She's an avid Trump hater. But then I saw this video and I like watched it 100 times. I'm going to share it with you. And I was like, holy macadamia nut. If there ever was any like real conclusive evidence, I got to tell you, when you watch Jennifer Aniston in this video I'm about to show you in just a second, he gave away so much, in my opinion.
Now, in case y'all didn't hear about this, thank you again, Rand. I'm going to read that in a second. The rumor around town is that Obama is not only going through a potential divorce, allegedly, with Michelle, but that he is dealing with Becky, and that Becky just so happens to be Jennifer Aniston. Now, if y'all don't know who Jennifer Aniston is, she's the one who was with Brad Pitt. She was also on Friends, the sitcom, the TV show. So that is who Obama is allegedly dealing with. I didn't start this. This is what the rumor is. It is what it is. Okay. But I want to go back and pause on something he said just a few moments ago. He said, at first, it was like, well, the reason why Michelle didn't show up to the inauguration and the funeral and stuff of that sort of the president was because she didn't want to sit by Trump. She does not like Trump. And she didn't want to go to the inauguration because she didn't want to show any kind of solidarity or support for Trump and so on and so forth. Like, yeah, she hates Trump. So it makes sense, right? And no, it doesn't. I don't care how you feel. And that's what I'm talking about. When it comes to showing up, presenting a solid, strong force and foundation with our partners, with our husbands, that needs to be set to the side. Who cares how you feel? Who cares if you disapprove of something or if it is going against your grain or going against your code of conduct, whatever. If your husband is showing up somewhere that clearly y'all need to be showing up and showing face to, you do that. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't have killed Michelle to sit next to Trump. It wouldn't have killed Michelle to show up to the damn inauguration. Like, come on, y'all. and that's what I'm talking about. I hate that when it comes to my sisters, we don't know how to put the ego down and say, you know what, let me just do this. Clearly, my husband needs me there, so let me be there. It ain't about me. I want us to learn how to do that. You know what I'm saying? It could be so simple. It's simple things like that. It's simple acts like that that could speak volumes. But hey, maybe that's just me. Thank you, Vincent. It says it was hate move. She made the event about her. Remember, Jada, the tale of the good black man. And that's what I'm talking about, Vincent. We have to learn how to not make everything about our feelings and what we want and what we think. You know, you have to learn how to be selfless, especially in regards to a marriage, supporting your husband, presenting a solid front. Like, she made Barack look dumb. Let's be clear, y'all. All right, let's be clear. And we can hit 800, 700 first, but we should have at least 615 likes. If you love your husband and you honor your husband and you respect your husband, show up for him so he does not have to be out here trying to explain himself or be out here trying to cover for you or save face, because you know there was rumblings and whispers. And maybe you don't care about your husband and all of that, but damn, like I said, you don't think those other wives probably don't feel the same way that you feel about your husband, about theirs, and they still showed up. Again, to keep things copacetic and smooth. Sometimes that's all it is. Just keeping things smooth. So me personally, I don't give a damn. Like Vincent is saying, you know, you made it about you. I don't give a damn that you didn't like Trump. I'm pretty sure half of the people in that damn room didn't like Trump, but they still were there. Half of the wives that showed up probably don't like Trump or their husbands. But again, it's about the family structure, the family unit, one band, one sound. We have to learn how to do that. Otherwise, I hate to even make it about this, but it is. Otherwise, you're going to constantly see your men, quote unquote, dealing with other women. And that's not to say that those other women don't be on bullshit, because they do. But at least they know how to play their role. But I'm going to continue. Y'all get the likes up. Am I caught up? Why y'all in here laughing? Y'all so silly. Okay, I got Dusty already. Thank you, Marcus. It says she should learn from Hillary Clinton. BJ in the Oval Office, still married. Mosquito. Do y'all want me to call the police? Wait a minute. Do I need to start my pain and suffering super chat goal? Because if y'all are going to be in here clowning, y'all can at least pay me for it. I'm not going to play with you, Marcus. I'm not today. So Renzo says she's in an epic customs and courtesy fail, and now a horrible example on all levels of life at every status level. See what I'm saying? Like, for example, Lorenzo, what kind of standard, what kind of example is Michelle setting for other women? Let's take it a step further. And again, I hate to make it about this, but it is what it is. How many Black women that may be looking up to Michelle may want to start to do and behave in the same manner that she is behaving in, doing the things that she's doing? Like, well, damn, if Michelle can say fuck her husband, allegedly, and I'm just speculating, let me make it about me, then shit, my husband don't stand a chance, because you're not Barack Obama. And so if I don't want to do something, then I'm not going to do it either. I don't care how it makes you look. I don't care how you feel. I don't care what you think. I don't care about none of that. I don't care if you have to go out to the world and save face and, try to cover for me. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it either, because Michelle and Barack. And I don't like that. You know what I mean? But let's continue. And y'all get the likes up. Did I miss anybody? Let me see. Because I like to acknowledge y'all because y'all ain't got to give me no money. So thank you. Thank you, Lawless. It says, why hate when we date outside but refuse to change? And see, that is my point, Lawless. That's my point. I do not like, and I'm just being real. I gotta keep saying that because people get so in their feelings. They get so emotional when you're calling out things so you can correct it. What grinds my gears as a Black woman myself, a proud Black woman myself, is that we'll do a lot of things that contribute to the demise, that contribute to the things that we talk about and complain about. And it's like, well, how can you fault others, or how could you be up in arms about this when you're the culprit of it? So if you want to have a different result or a different outcome, how about we do things differently? You can't shame these men and wag your finger and blame them when you're the one that is making it very difficult for them to even choose you and deal with you in the first place. And let me go here, and this is being really honest. These brothers are picking us. We are the first quote unquote choice. But every time, not every time, but more often than not, we always show and prove to these brothers that, yeah, maybe I made the wrong choice, or damn, y'all making it difficult, or whatever. For example, I've had countless of my brothers come to me like, Danica, I tried with Black women. I love Black women. I married Black women 3 times, and all of them were epic fails. But when I got with Cindy Lou, and I married Cindy Lou, it was a whole different result, experience. And no, Cindy Lou is not perfect, but damn, it's a lot better than dealing with those other Black women that I married, that I chose first, that I picked, that I prioritized, that were my preference. See, I'm being too real now, but I have to be. I have to be, because I care about the Black community. I care about Black families. And y'all may hate me right now, but when I call this shit out and we correct it, I hope it's worth it. You can hate me all day. As long as we fixing this shit, that's all I'm concerned about. Y'all swear up and down that these Black men are prioritizing these other women, saying that they are the preference. Well, no, baby girl, it was you. It was you. But a lot of the brothers are deciding to go where they're celebrated and not emasculated. Because even though they preferred you and they prioritized you, you made it all about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's a thing. And again, you all, I have to make this abundantly clear. I'm not saying that these other groups of women are way better. And they have no fault. And they have no flaws. So they absolutely do. And brothers, if you go over on the other side, you got to be real. Be very careful. Okay? Because it can be dangerous. But nonetheless, I cannot sit here and pretend and act like, y'all better just stay with a sister, because no, not necessarily. Especially when we are the ones who are completely dismantling and destroying, and it just is what it is. And I hate that. Do y'all really think that I take pride and joy in saying that, yeah, brothers, I get why you deal with Becky, and I get why you deal with Mei Ling and all of this. And again, a lot of them can be shitty too. Look at Jeezy and Jeannie Mai. She's so bitter. We gotta talk about her sometime over the weekend or something. So it still can have the same outcomes and the same results. But I would be completely disingenuous to sit here and act like I don't see what's happening up close, in personal, with my sisters. It can blow the other shit out the water. And that's just being completely honest. And it can be something so small, like just showing up for your man. Michelle. But anyway, let me see. Am I caught up? Thank you, Bobby, aka Blue Exodus. It says if Obama is with Becky, that means he loves his mama. Nothing for anyone to hate on. Brothers choose black first normally. And that is something to highlight and say, Obama is a mixed race man and all of that. And rightfully so. But at the end of the day, Bobby, he is going to be looked at as a black man, especially if you have a black wife and y'all have a black children or mixed children, whatever. Like, he will be perceived in a certain way, but let's get into it. Thank you, Thunder Scorpion. Yeah, y'all hit the like button. We can't hit 800, but we should have at least 704 likes. All right, let's continue.
I'm going to share that video with you. I was convinced, really, after watching that, maybe they're not having an actual, but something is going on. Like, something really weird is going on. But I want to, really kind of give it context. This is not just a drama video. This is, by the way, if this is true, this is going to drop an atomic bomb on the Hippocrat Party, aka the Democrat Party. Their whole sort of, we are on the side of good. We're the uni party. We're inclusive. We're fair. We're righteous. We're honest. This would if their number one draft pick is having an affair with a Hollywood actress, which makes a lot of sense if you think about it, with what happened with Biden and Clooney. I mean, Hollywood loves Obama. Hollywood loves the Hippocrats. There's, the whole thing with Diddy and just this guy this weird naked chef that died, suddenly drowned, in Obama's lake, essentially. I mean, there's just...
Wait a minute, what? Now, I don't know nothing about a chef drowning in Obama's lake. I don't know nothing about that. But I do want to say this before we continue. I am not a part of any political party. This man coming through talking about Hippocrats. And look, if you are a Democrat, salute to you. If you're a Republican, salute to you. Look, look, his words are not mine. His viewpoints are not mine. Look, let's not do too much. I am not in any way, shape, or form making this about a political party whatsoever. Okay, so I want to make that abundantly clear. I am just here for the tea as it pertains to Obama potentially being in a situationship with Jennifer Aniston. Okay, so if you're a Democrat and you taking strays, that does not have anything to do with me. Okay, let's make that abundantly clear, but let's continue. Hippocrates is clever. Look, they got nothing to do with me. Okay, let's continue. Because here's the thing, y'all. You're going to find faults and flaws on both sides. To me, it's tomato. That's why I don't get involved in all of that. You know what I mean? Because wasn't Trump out here grabbing pussies? So let's not do too much, but let's continue.
It would literally be, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, it would be the death of the party. But, let's just give this a little bit of context. I want to give this a little bit more in-depthness so we can really fully understand. First, there were rumors that Michelle wouldn't be at the inauguration. She wasn't at Jimmy Carter's funeral because I guess she didn't want to sit next to Trump, and that made complete legitimate sense to me. It started with this. Watch this.
And how sort of MAGA world is watching. Big booze right now, as you can imagine. I don't know if you guys can hear it over my mic, but
boy, is that striking.
Former President Obama. Yeah, former President Obama getting a resounding, as we would say in New York, a Bronx cheer here.
Okay.
Wait a minute. They were booing Obama at the inauguration? Or am I tripping? Thank you, Carl, for your cash app. It says, I told you it's them raisins in that potato salad. Carl, hold on. Carl done sent me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cash apps trolling every time. Carl, don't send me no more cash apps because you tripping. He's talking about, yeah, I told you Obama liked them raisins in that damn potato salad. Wait a minute. But damn, y'all, they was booing Obama? Was that even a real video? Who made the potato salad? Look, apparently, y'all laughing, but apparently, according to Carl, who sent me a cash out, he said that Jennifer Aniston is putting them raisins in Obama's potato salad. We don't know. But damn, that makes it worse. If Obama was already not a crowd or fan favorite and he's getting booed, the least you could have did, Michelle, was pull up next to your husband and show some kind of solidarity with him so people are not looking at him like, oh, shame on him. Because let's take it a step further, y'all, and get the likes up. Y'all ain't clowning. Get the likes up, y'all. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. I appreciate y'all for being here. But let me say this, because this is another level and layer that we have not explored yet. And it just dawned on me. If Michelle is overwhelmingly how can I put this? The people's champ, so to speak, as it pertains to the Obamas. Like, she's the quote unquote fan favorite. She's the one that everybody champions and, rides for and rallies behind. If she is that and she is out here disappearing from his side, removing herself from standing next to him, y'all don't think that other people are going to speculate and start to maybe not trust or lose interest in or pull back support and so on and so forth from Obama? Because they can have it in their minds, well, he must be up to no good. Because if Michelle is not supporting him and showing up with him, then that must mean something. See, I told you Barack Obama was full of shit, and I told y'all Barack Obama, you know what I'm saying? Like, it can give him a bad reputation because perception matters, especially in the political arena. It does. You can't be out here with your wife seemingly hating you, and like I just said, she's the fan favorite. It's like, well, shit, what the hell you undid? Well, what's going on here? You must be a piece of shit for your wife to be removing herself from the equation. So if he's pulling up, getting booed and stuff like that, who's to say that that does not have something to do with Michelle kind of distancing herself from him? It's just something to really think about. So it's kind of messed up is what I'm trying to say, especially if Obama didn't do anything wrong to her. Thank you, John Till. It says, I remember Jennifer crying when Angelina took Brad, and now it's looking like she took Obama. So I don't know. I don't know. But let's continue, y'all. Am I caught up? Because y'all stay clowning real bad. Hold on. Thank you, Blue Exodus. It says Danika's channel is not a political channel. No, hey. Yeah, it is not a political channel. I am not into politics, none of that sort, but nonetheless, this is something to discuss and highlight because it does revolve around relationships, and that is what my channel is about. But let's continue, y'all, and y'all get the likes up.
That in and of itself, not a big deal, but it did seem really awkward. Trump and his entire family showed up to the inauguration. George Bush.
And again, that was a big deal. Michelle not knowing how to put her ego and pride to the side and just show up, that was a big deal. It showed that she really didn't give a damn about her husband You know what I mean? Like, that matters. I don't like how he's kind of trying to like downplay that. Like, oh, it's not a big deal. Like, clearly she does not like Trump. It does not matter. Do you love your husband? Do you respect your husband? If so, you show up.
Was there with his wife, Hillary Clinton. I mean, to me, it's like, okay, look, I get it. You hate Trump, but there can't be anybody on planet Earth that despises Trump more than Hillary Clinton.
And she showed up.
Then you had, this is, I think, where the rumors started. Then you had Obama celebrating inauguration weekend. Again, no Michelle in sight, having this exclusive floor to himself at this restaurant in DC. And there were reports that Jennifer Aniston was with him. Watch as he enters and leaves this restaurant. Let's see if we can pick up anything.
Obama, Barack, Barry. I know your ass is not showing up to a dinner date and Michelle is nowhere in sight. Barack, I know you fucking lying. Wait a minute.
And there were reports that Jennifer Aniston was with him. Watch as he enters and leaves this restaurant. Let's see if we can pick up anything.
Where is Michelle? Hashtag, where is Michelle? No, where the hell is Michelle? Put that in the damn hashtag. Where in the hell is Michelle? Wait a minute. Now, Barack, I know damn well you ain't hitting them with the little jog up the steps to go and meet up with Jennifer. I know you're not hitting them with the swagger jog up the steps to go and sit with Jennifer for a dinner date. I just know you lying. Hashtag, where in the hell is Michelle? Wait a minute. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing? Fatty, this is not a joke. Shut up. Where is Michael? Let's not do that. Wait a minute. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. Thank you, Cumulus. It says Dr. Umar is punching the air right now. Wait a minute. Goddess. This is not a good look. It's not. It's not a good look. I don't like this. Hashtag, where in the hell is Michelle? This don't make no damn sense. Yeah. Michelle lost his boo. Y'all gonna stop misgendering Michelle to a real woman. Wait a minute. Thank you, Goddess. She says, Michelle is just showing what feminism looks like, and Obama looks unbothered. And get the likes up right now. Get my likes up right this damn second and stop playing with me. And if the goddess got to come through again telling y'all let's get my likes up, we're going to have a problem. Like the video, share the video, and subscribe. Now, goddess, I have something to say. Thank you, Keith. Let me piggyback off of what the goddess just said, because that is a valid point. And that's what I was alluding to earlier. I don't like the example that Michelle is setting for women, especially married women, especially, to take it a step further, married Black women. I don't like this. This is why our relationships and our marriages collapse in the first place. She's letting it be known to them that, yeah, fuck that nigga. Let's be clear. That's what it gives. It's about you. It's about how you feel, what you want, and what you don't want to do, what you don't feel like doing. Forget it. I don't care to keep it solid and have a solid appearance. You know, I don't like that. To me, it further perpetuates this whole I'm a strong, independent boss chick, even within my relationship, even within my marriage. I don't respect my man. I call the shots. If I tell him, fuck it, then that's what it is. And he better just respect me. I don't like that. When it comes to marriages and relationships, and this is not to say that your husband does not honor you and respect you and value your opinion as his wife. He does, right? However, when it comes to marriages and relationships and the proper order and the roles, the man is the leader. So as a wife, it's your duty and your obligation to follow that leader. If your husband deemed it necessary and fit for you to go to a certain event or for you to do a certain thing, then you do that. You know what I'm saying? You present this united front. You show solidarity with that. Because clearly Obama saw fit for y'all to go. Otherwise, he wouldn't have went. Obama deemed it necessary for y'all to go to this event. So, as his wife and his support system, it was only right for you to go there with him, regardless of how you felt about Trump or whatever the fuck the case may be, because that's personal. Now you got people in y'all business. And I don't want to hear shit about, oh, no, this is a private matter. This is a private affair. What we're going through is private. And, you know, please respect our privacy. I don't want to hear shit like that when you pretty much put it in the spotlight. That was bold of you not to show up. That was a statement in and of itself. So hell yeah, we're in your business now. Hell yeah, we're speculating and picking things apart, reaching our own conclusions because you did that. So if you wanted to have your privacy respected, then you should have, as a wife, showed up, played your role, played your part, and then did that other shit behind the scenes. Not making it about you and making a public announcement because you did that, period. And I'm tired of this whole strong, independent boss chick type of lifestyle behavior being promoted, especially within the realm of marriage, relationships, black marriage, I don't like it. I don't. But valid point, Goddess. Thank you, Keith. It says 696 viewers up in here, and we at 300 plus. Y'all, right now, we are at damn near 900 people in the building. So, Keith, we better not have no damn 300 likes. I know that. Listen good, people. Get the damn likes up. And no, I'm not sorry for yelling. Like the video. Okay, let's continue, y'all, because this just blew me away. I couldn't believe I saw Obama hitting that jog up them steps without Michelle. Hashtag, where in the hell is Michelle? What?
Getting a resounding, as we would say in New York, a Bronx cheer here.
Okay, that in and of itself, not a big deal, but it did seem really awkward. Trump and his entire family showed up to the inauguration. George Bush was there with his wife. Hillary Clinton. I mean, to me, it's like, okay, look, I get it. You hate Trump, but there can't be anybody on planet Earth that despises Trump more than Hillary Clinton. She showed up. Then you had, this is, I think, where the rumors started. Then you had Obama celebrating inauguration weekend. Again, no Michelle in sight, having this exclusive floor to himself at this restaurant in D.C., and there were reports that Jennifer Aniston was with him. Watch as he enters and leaves this restaurant. Let's see if we can pick up anything. Again, I don't know. Is that really such a big deal? I'm not sure. It does seem a little suspicious. Like, first you tell us you're not going to former President Carter's funeral because you don't want to sit next to Trump. Totally get that. You don't go to the inauguration. A little suspicious, but I get that too. You're an avid Trump hater. But then Barack is by himself at a dinner party, coming and going.
And then, y'all, did y'all hear what he said? He said he had a private floor. Thank you, Bree. Thank you, Chevy. Thank you, Lorenzo. Thank you, Johnny. I'm going to read that in a second. Did y'all hear what he said? He said Obama had a private floor to himself. Why do you need a private floor to yourself and Michelle not even there? It's just not looking and sounding right, y'all. It's not. It's not. You need a private floor to yourself? And I get it, you know, you could be classified as a celebrity or a public figure and all that. And so maybe you want your privacy and stuff like that. But let's be honest, y'all. Let's peep the game. This setting, let's see. Where is it? This setting, it looks to be a very romantic type of setting. You know, this is not some regular type of, you know, let me just meet up with colleagues for dinner type of deal. It's not that type of ambiance and atmosphere. Like, it gives low lighting, candle lit, dim lit. Like, that's very romantic of a setting for you to have a private floor. It's just, I don't know, y'all. I'm just a game peeper. I could be completely wrong, but this is what I'm picking up on. Then, from what I can gather, it's looking like it was a private floor upstairs. And then you have bodyguards kind of like manning the steps, like, don't nobody come up here. No paparazzi coming up here. I don't know. It don't look right. I'm going to be real.
Again, I don't know. Is that really such a big deal? I'm not sure. It does seem a little suspicious. Like, first you tell us you're not going to former President Carter's funeral because you don't want to sit next to Trump. Totally get that. You don't go to the inauguration. A little suspicious, but I get that too. You're an avid Trump hater. But then Barack is by himself at a dinner party, coming and going. A lot of solo trips here. Then this is where things start to get interesting. I want to share this clip of Megyn Kelly, who talks about this leaked DM from one of Jennifer Aniston's friends. This kind of coming off the heels of Jennifer Aniston turning off all her comments on Instagram. You have to wonder why. What's going on here?
Some momentum picking up in the rumor mill about their marriage. First, on January 15th, in the Substack of Jessica Reed Krause, also known as House and Habit, she posts the following. Michelle Obama's absence at Jimmy Carter's funeral certainly raised some eyebrows. But yesterday's announcement that she won't be attending Trump's inauguration confirms something is definitely going on between her and Barack. Whispers about cracks in their relationship have been circulating in D.C. for over a year now, but this feels like the first public proof of a marriage on the rocks. If I had to guess, they will wait until after the inauguration to announce it. Timing, you know, is everything. And yet the story doesn't end there. For months, I've heard Jennifer Aniston's name tied to Barack. Then Jessica cites a DM she received the day before. Quote, "He's with Jennifer Aniston. My old manager, now a friend, is connected to her inner circle. At a gathering with Jennifer's friends, the affair came up casually. Jennifer herself admitted it. They were sitting with a psychic, which makes it sound surreal, but it's definitely not a secret among her closest friends." Then yesterday, Meghan McCain had a discussion about this on her show, suggesting she is hearing the same. She had on Tara Palmieri, who's a reporter, saying, fast and furious loud, I've been hearing this rumor about the Obamas getting a divorce from reputable people. I'm not talking about TMZ, she says. I'm talking about very serious journalists telling me they are hearing that the Obama divorce rumors are true. And Tara, who's a senior political correspondent for Puck, says, I've certainly heard it for a while too, even before Michelle said she wasn't coming to the inauguration.
How y'all feeling about this? Because now we're getting into the close circles. Now it's certain things being leaked. And where there's smoke, there is fire a lot of the times. You know, especially with it picking up speed like this and certain publications getting privy to certain details. I don't know. It's not looking good. It's not.
I do not know whether this is true at all, but if it is true, it truly would be a political earthquake in Democrat circles. Never mind America. I don't remember a presidential divorce in modern history.
And see, that is that's what makes it something that's like heartbreaking for me, again, as a Black woman myself, because like she just said, like in modern history, like we don't hear about presidential divorces and stuff like that. Like they know how to keep that unit kind of close knit and tight. So for us to be the modern day face of even elite, quote unquote, marriages not lasting as Black women and Black men and all, like it's not a good look for me. Like, oh, of course it's got to be the Black president that this happens to. Of course it has to be the Black presidential candidate's wife that behaves like this, who is not showing up to that, who is having some kind of disruptive type of behavior. Like, I just don't like it, y'all. And maybe y'all disagree, but it's it's just shameful. It is. It's shameful. Thank you, Twisted Gamer. It says, let that man play in the snow. Winter is here anyway. Whoopsie. Now, wait a minute, Twisted Gamer. I'm not going to play with y'all today. Do y'all know how to be serious at all? Y'all in here laughing. Do y'all know how to be serious at all? Or is everything just a joke? I think this is pretty serious, y'all. Like, damn, can we not have any representation of strong, healthy, thriving Black family structures? Not even in the highest of statuses and elites and classes. Like, come on, y'all. If they can't make it, what kind of, like I said, standard, example, perception is that feeding to the everyday average Black couple? You know what I mean? Or what kind of perception or outlook is it having on other people outside of our culture that are looking in from the outside? Like, well, damn, they can't even make it last with this. Those Black people just, they just don't know how to have a family to save their damn life. And so I just don't like it, in my personal opinion. Thank you, Zyru. It says answer, absent, like she was during the inauguration. And I don't like that. Because let's flip the script around. And y'all get my damn likes. I'm gonna check in a second. If this were an instance of Barack Obama not showing up with Michelle, y'all already know they would be tearing Barack Obama apart. Especially sisters. Why he couldn't show up for his woman. And see, just like a Black man being selfish. See, just like a Black man not being supportive, making it about him. Now she out here by herself looking stupid. Everybody else had their husbands. So it's the same thing. Or am I off base? Y'all let me know. Thank you, Dusty. It says, was Obama sneaking into a cheesecake factory? Dusty, not today. Okay, that's enough. Dusty, if you send in something else and you're clowning, I promise you, we will start a pain and suffering super chat fund. Because if I have to deal with the nonsense, you're going to pay for it, literally. Okay? Thank you to Goddess. It says, how embarrassing would it be to see the first Black family in presidency be the first to divorce in history. I'm sick, damn it. And that's my point, sis. And see, I'm so glad. This is why I'm always so refreshed and grateful when I do see my sisters in the chat speaking up and, you know, saying certain, echoing the same sentiments as me, because I feel like I'm not alone, or, you know, stuff like that. It can kind of be lonely in that regard, to where you're the only one speaking out, and you're the only one speaking up, and you're the only one critiquing, you know, and so it can be a little bit uneasy for me, uncomfortable for me. So I'm glad that you see what I'm saying. Like, why do we have to be the face of a broken family in the highest of classes? Like, I don't like it. Like, damn, Michelle, you couldn't just say, okay, it's only 2 damn events, let me show up. You don't have to see him no other time, because let's be clear, you all, the Obamas pretty much have faded into the background. Until the elections come up and stuff like that, that's pretty much the only time we really are paying attention. So, Michelle, you couldn't have just made it work for 2 damn events. You couldn't put your ego to the side for 2 events. Just 2. And then you can go back to your separate apartment or whatever the hell is going on behind the scenes. I don't know. But damn, why do we have to be the face of this? Y'all could have secretly split once all this shit was over. And then it just would have been a little breaking news, you know, maybe down the line. But y'all are already in the forefront being the face of this. And you didn't have to be. It could have been a speculating thing, you know, for years to come. Like, did the Obama split? And we would have never known. But here comes Michelle making it about her. Oh, no, I'm not showing up with you. I'm not sitting next to you. I'm not going to support this. I don't even like him. And I don't like you either. Like, that's kind of what it's given. And I don't like it. Thank you, Johnny. It says Obama was the president, not Michelle. He still has duties, even not the president. But that's what I'm saying, though, Johnny. If Obama, as your husband, has certain duties and responsibilities to even just show his face and show up, as his wife, you support that. You stand by his side with that. So if he has duties and responsibilities, and it's kind of an unsaid requirement for me to be there with him, you be there with him. So I can appreciate this man saying, you know, I can get that. I understand, you know, she hates Trump. You know, she doesn't want to support Trump. And so, yeah, we get it. And I respect him for even giving her grace in that regard. But I'm going to be real. I can't give her grace with that. That is blatant. That's a blatant stand against your husband. You can't even just show up for your husband. Fuck Trump. I'm doing this for my husband. I would have even respected it if Michelle came out and said that. Give her an interview, right? Thank you, Toronto. It says Michelle is out with Dora, the ex-explorer. Lord have mercy. It says, and instantly ruined her presidential run if there was one. I hope not. I hope Michelle has no intentions on running for office or doing anything politically, because, girl, this is a bad look. But like I was going to say, have an interview. If you want to give off this facade of I'm keeping it real, and I'm standing on principle, and I'm not gonna, you know, sacrifice or compromise in no way, shape, or form when it comes to my views and my opinions, and fuck Trump and all this. Have an interview after the fact saying, you know what, I only showed up for my husband. Y'all already know how I feel about Trump, but I showed up for my husband, and that is what it is. Just do something like that. But completely just not going pretty much sending your husband out there alone to the wolves to be picked apart. Obama stands out like a sore thumb in so many different elements. You're a man of color. You present to be a black man. You're married to an unambiguous black woman, and you're showing up to an event alone. And we know you have a wife. It wasn't a good look for me. All the way around, it was like, damn. Awkward much. Get the likes up, y'all. I'm gonna check in a second. Thank you, Chevy. It says just go with it. No, I'm not gonna go with it. I gotta call this out. Wait a minute. Thank you, Bree. It says my stepmom said the spice cabinet belongs to my dad. Before you ask, yes, she is. See what I'm saying? Another one. Y'all just keep on breaking my heart. Y'all just keep on breaking my heart. How can I even say anything, Bree? When the brothers come through, like, see, this is why I do what they do. I don't love it, Mark. This is crazy to me. These other groups of women, they understand boundaries and space. They know how to respect. I just don't like it. Am I caught up at the top? Hold on. I see the rest of y'all donations. I'm going to get to them, but I want to make sure I'm caught up first. Okay, I think I am. I'm going to get to y'all in a second, but let's continue. Craziness.
That's why I'm covering this. I mean, it would literally be an atomic bomb, bigger than an earthquake. It would be a nuclear missile. Barack Obama posted this picture I'm about to show you, celebrating his wife's birthday. And to me, this photo seems to lack every molecule of romance and intimacy imaginable. Watch this. Okay, so here's Barack Obama posting this on X saying, happy birthday to my loving whatever, wife, etc. And it seems just really, really artificial and fabricated and staged. They're sitting at a very large table, like I get it, but there's something very symbolic here. But let me know what you think in the comments. Okay.
Yeah, and can I be real about that? It did give forced. And I feel like Obama posted that picture to, again, try to save face and polish up the image, make himself look better. Like, hey, y'all, Michelle, we're good. She still likes me. Don't continue to boo me. Don't continue to shoo me. Don't continue to, have me on the outside. Like, look, we're together. We're holding hands. We're having dinner together. Like, that picture did give, what's the word? What is it called, you all, when they have like their publicists come through and try to clean things up? Like, it kind of gave that. So let's polish this up. Let's make this look better than what it is. Let's try to present a united front. And yeah, PR. It was very PR, Azaria. I didn't like it. It gave public relation. It gave, let me polish this up, clean this up, save face, save the brand, the name. I didn't like it. It was damage control. Thank you. That's even better, Mighty. It gave PR. It gave damage control. It gave staged. It gave orchestrated. And I don't like that. And that's what I'm saying. That's why I strongly feel like Michelle should have just showed up. Michelle, if you are cool enough with Obama, with Barack, to sit there with that ridiculously awkward ass photo, that ridiculous photo op, then your ass could have got up and went to the damn inauguration and the damn funeral. Respectfully, I don't mean damn funeral. I'm sorry. Respectfully to the family, nothing like that. But if y'all are cool enough for y'all to do that, you could have went. It would have been no damage control. It would be no, let me hurry up and polish this up, clean this up, present a united front. If you just would have played your part as a wife, that's the shit I'm talking about. So clearly, Obama and Michelle have some kind of cordial type of relationship. So why she couldn't go to the damn events with him? If she can sit there with this awkward ass photo to where they were dragging the hell out of her and Obama. They said she looked a mess. They said he was wrong for posting this picture because she did look a mess. They said it looked forced, awkward. Like, so you could have avoided all of this if y'all just would have went to the damn event together. But oh no, it's about my pride and my ego and my thoughts and my feelings and what I don't like and what I do like. And I don't like this. Because now here Barack is looking goofy and doofy yet again, even though this was supposed to be damage control. And it still was trash. It still made him look even doofier and goofier. And it's adding even more fuel to the fire because now word on the street is he messing with Becky.
Get it? But there's something very symbolic here. But let me know what you think in the comments. Okay, still, again, Nez, what does that prove? It doesn't prove absolutely a damn thing. No, it doesn't. I was the same as you. If you're skeptical still up to this point, I'm the same. After watching this video here that I'm about to share with you, as nation, my fellow Americans, my fellow global citizens, I think the jig is up here. This was awkward with a capital AWK. Watch this. So this is Jennifer Aniston on a talk show with complete Momo. I don't even want to mention his name.
Momo.
And
yeah, what is a Momo? This is what I'm talking about. White dudes just be, y'all crack me up. He's a complete Momo. Like what? What the fuck even is that? What is a Momo? A moron? I don't know. A Momo? I don't know. Holy walnuts. What did he say earlier, y'all? Holy moly walnuts. I don't know, but look, you're a Momo. Let's continue.
I want you to see her reaction, and I'll be kind of pausing it to cut. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just watch the whole video, and then we'll talk about it. Check this out.
The magazine that came out a couple of weeks ago in touch said the truth about Jen and Barack. So
that was of all the calls you get from your publicist where you're just like, oh no, what's it going to be? Or the email saying, you know, some cheesy tabloid is going to make up a story. And then it's that.
Yeah. Does your
I was not
publicist
mad
ever
at
go
it.
like, is there any truth to this? Or is it...
No, that is absolutely untrue.
Well, I know it's not true.
Yeah.
I just don't know if everybody knows.
Well, it is untrue.
Some people, it is untrue. So the truth about Jen and Barack is that there is no truth.
There is
it
no
is
truth.
Untrue. You know.
Okay, I just have to jump in here real quick. So she does what most people do first, you know, especially actors and actresses, is she tries to deflate it with humor, right? And, you know, she's like, oh, I'm not really that upset about that. But then when he asks her directly, look at this psychologically. So I study human behavior. I've taught this many, many times, cognitive behavioral therapy, psychology. I've even had a practice of helping people, you know, a long time ago. Let me tell you something. The shift that happens when he asks her directly, so is there any truth to this? Screams. If not a full like admission of guilt, her entire demeanor, her facial expression, her stiffness, her rigidity, and the quake in her voice, the quiver in her being, it just completely it flips 180. She starts joking a little bit at first, but then it flips 180. I just want to kind of take it back. So there's the joke, and then watch the shift.
Publicist where you're just like, oh no, what's it going to be? Or the email saying, some cheesy tabloid is going to make up a story, and then it's that.
Yeah. Does your
I was not
publicist
mad
ever
at
go
it.
like,
Okay, so that's whatever, kind of jokey fun, but then watch. Here comes the shift, and it is stark.
is there any truth to this? Or is it...
No, that is absolutely untrue.
Well, I know it's not true. I
Yeah.
just don't know if everybody knows.
Well, it is untrue.
Some people, it is untrue. So
See the look in her eye? Did you see the look in her eye?
I did.
So there wasn't a hint of lightheartedness, levity, humor when he asked her directly. She emphatically said to him, no, it is not true. Then she turned to the camera and audience, a completely different demeanor, a completely different countenance. She was very upset. There was anger there.
It was. Y'all peep the game. If something is just like ridiculous, like, of course this is not true. Like, all the way throughout your complete character, demeanor, your energy, it would say like, come on, y'all, please. But the mere fact alone that she got so stern, like, no, it's not true. Y'all, no, it's not true. It was a little defensive. Like, who are you trying to convince? Me or you? Us or yourself? Because if something is just like completely goofy, like me, you really think I was out here with Barack Obama? No, that is absolutely crazy. You would keep that same type of air. But for her to be like, no, it's not true. It gives that it does have some truth to it. And you're trying to be stern about it so you can completely shut down all rumors about it. That way you don't have to answer to it later. I don't know. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that.
You could see anger. You could see a desperation in her eyes.
Yeah.
And she looked at him and said, no, it's not true. Everything changed. There was no humor. Looked at the camera in the audience and said, no, it is definitely not true. That is something that I don't think anybody can refute or anybody can overlook. Let's watch the rest of this.
about Jen and Barack is that there is no truth.
There is
It
no
untrue.
truth.
You know Barack Obama.
I've met him once.
Met him once.
I know Michelle more.
Like, just look at the plea. It's the plea in her actions, in her eyes, in her disposition, and her energy. It's just like, please believe me. It's not true. It's not like I don't know him. It's not lighthearted. It's more of like, look, y'all. It's like she's on a stand. And she's having to plead her case to the judge like, no, I was not at that location at that time. No, I have an alibi. I promise you. It should be a lot more lighthearted if this was just completely ridiculous of a claim, is my point. But again, y'all can disagree, but this is how I'm feeling too.
Than him.
What is there a truth?
And then for her to say, okay, hold on, y'all. Because there's a lot with this. And this small little interaction, this small little clip is so much that she's saying without saying it. In her body language, she seems uncomfortable. She's like antsy. She's twitching. She's trying to plead her case. She's being very stern. Like, this is not a joke. Don't play around like this. Please believe me. The stuttering, it's giving bad connection. If this was something that was just ridiculous, you wouldn't be. Do you need Wi-Fi? You need a better signal. What's going on? Like, what's going on here? It's just a lot. And then for her to go even further to try to plead her case about, well, I'm cooler with Michelle than him. I've met Michelle more than I met him. It's just giving guilty, y'all. It's giving guilty, y'all. Y'all laughing, I'm serious.
Audience has said, no, it is definitely not true. That is something that I don't think anybody can refute or anybody can overlook. Let's watch the rest of this.
About Jen and Barack is that there is no truth.
There is
It
no
untrue.
truth.
You know Barack Obama.
I've met him once.
Met him once.
I know Michelle more than him.
What is there a truth about you and Michelle that we should know?
That is not true.
So
It's that's what I'm saying, y'all. It's just so fidgety. It's something to that shit. I'm sorry, y'all. Where it's smoke, is fire.
You and Michelle that we should know.
That is not true.
So knowing that,
I mean, I'm telling you right now, like I you know, I'm not one to believe rumors. I'm not one to engage in unnecessary drama, but everything about that video completely flipped my perspective. I can't wait to get your thoughts on this. As this story develops, if it does develop, I will keep you informed as I always do. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. The shift that occurred in the middle of that video, to me, was as powerful evidence as, you know, being caught on camera in Obama's sheets.
Whoopsie! Mm-mm-mm. Something to think about, y'all. Let me ask y'all. Matter of fact, I'm gonna take a poll. Let's take a poll. And while I'm doing this, I'm gonna check my likes too, see if y'all playing with me. Let me see. It's loading. Y'all are doing so terrible on these damn likes. You mean to tell me we have damn near 900 people in the building and I only have 600 likes? Y'all have got to stop. Please stop and get my likes up right now. But let me start this poll. Start a poll. Do you believe these rumors about Barack and Jen? I'm just gonna put that. Yes or no? Do you believe these rumors about Barack and Jen? Start a poll. Y'all, these likes need to go up. 678 is not cool. Okay. But let me say this, y'all, and I'm gonna read y'all super chats in a second. Let me say this, y'all. The reason why I'm going to lean toward it being something to it is because why Jennifer? Out of everybody in America, the fuck? Out of everybody in Hollywood, so on and so forth, why Jennifer? And it's no shade to Jen, but Jen ain't been hot since Friends. Jen ain't been relevant since Friends. So why Jennifer? Why is it a connection there? Why is it a link to that? It gotta be something to it. And then for all of these news outlets to be picking up on it and certain insiders leaking this information, it's probably something to it, y'all. Because why Jen? Why Jennifer Aniston? You know? I don't know. But y'all let me know. Answer that poll for me. Let me see our super chats. Thank you, Garland. It says she is remembering how Barry O had her peaches tooted up. We're not gonna play with you, Garland. We're not gonna play. Thank you, Azariah. Maybe that's it. Azariah. It says $4 billion to choose. They played it too cool. They had the monopoly on us, but didn't want us. So we didn't want it this way. At least I didn't. Whoopsie. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Guy. It says, being called a hope or a married man, how should she act? Well, that's the thing. How about you don't deal with or be in close proximity with married men and we wouldn't have to speculate? And did you not hear what she said though, guy? She said, "Oh, out of all of the rumors and the tabloids and everything to wake up to, I wasn't mad at it." So clearly, it was not something that she had a complete and total problem with for her to be all antsy and frantic and fidgety with. It wasn't like it was like, "Oh my God, that completely goes against my moral compass. That is just the most blasphemous, ridiculous claim there is." She said, "I didn't have a problem with it." Let's take it back. She said, "I wasn't mad at it." Hold on.
Okay, still, again, Nez, what does that prove? It doesn't prove absolutely a damn thing. No, it doesn't. I was the same as you. If you're skeptical still up to this point, I'm the same. After watching this video here that I'm about to share with you, as nation, my fellow Americans, my fellow global citizens, I think the jig is up here. This was awkward with a capital AWK. Watch this. So this is Jennifer Aniston on a talk show with complete Momo. I don't even want to mention his name. And I want you to see her reaction, and I'll be kind of pausing it to cut. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just watch the whole video and then we'll talk about it. Check this out.
The magazine that came out a couple of weeks ago in fact said the truth about Jen and Barack. Now,
that was.
Why is she stuttering so much? That just should have been like, no, y'all fucking lying. But the whole expression on her face, the stammering, the stuttering, the fidgetiness, like it's given, oh my God, like who leaked this?
Of all the calls you get from your publicist where you're just like, oh no, what's it going to be? Or
Listen up, guy. Listen what she's saying right here.
Email saying, some cheesy tabloid is going to make up a story, and then it's that.
Yeah. Does your publicist ever go like,
I was not mad at it. So you like, oh yeah, of course she's gonna be defensive. Of course she's gonna do this and do that, because she's been accused of being a hoe for a married man. So of course she said, I wasn't mad at it. It's given contradictory, conflicting feelings. Like, what's going on here? I wasn't mad at it. If she was so offended, the first thing she should have said was, absolutely not. To be perceived as a hoe for a married man was ridiculous. It's preposterous. Oh my goodness, I cannot believe this shit. That ain't what she said. She said, I wasn't mad at it. It wasn't until, like he said, look, so you don't have no kind of interaction. There's no truth to this. That's when she started stumbling and stammering. Because it's like, well, damn, does he know something? Does he have something else? That's when she got serious. When he flat out asked her, so there's nothing to this. So nothing whatsoever. Now it's like, I mean, I'm more close to Michelle than Obama, like Barack, like. So let's not make it seem like she just felt like this was an assassination to her character and all of that. She said, she wasn't mad at it. It wasn't until he asked her flat out, so there's nothing to this, to where she started glitching. Please. Thank you, Tokyo. It says Barack could have done better. I mean, Jennifer Beals would be a better choice, personally. If I were Obama, I would be digging in Sofia Vergara. I don't know who that is. Let me look her up. But that's my point, though, Tokyo. That's why I'm feeling like it's something to it, because why Jennifer? And it's no shade to her. Now, I'm not going to lie, Jennifer. You giving a little bit of a Botox. A little bit of a it is kind of giving a little bit of the Saw mask. What's his name, y'all? What's the Saw man name? Jigsaw. It is giving a little bit of the Jigsaw. with the fillers to me. And it's no shade. It's giving a little bit of a Vivica Fox to me. But that's my point, though. Let me see, Sophia. Why her? Out of everybody, out of all the beautiful women in the world that Barack could be, sneaking around with, it's not Tokyo. Let me just be quiet for y'all start trying to roast my ass too. Let me just, like, the Nika, you act like, but Sophia got an old lady neck. Let me stop. I hope I never get an old lady neck. Please, ancestors, make sure I don't ever get that. Make sure I look youthful forever. I want to like I'm 25 forever. I don't want to look no older than 30 for the rest of my life. Let me just shut up. But I will say that Sophia is a little hotter than Jennifer. Cause she don't like she got no face fillers, do she? I don't know. Something about the lips. Something about the lips and the old lady neck. I don't know. Let me stop for y'all start roasting me. Bitch, I know you ain't talking. Look at you. So look, let me just be quiet. If y'all like old lady necks and filler lips, then go off. But again, that's my point. Out of all the people in the damn Americas, why Jennifer? So it gotta be something to it. And I'ma just be quiet. Okay, I got Tokyo. I'm sorry, y'all. I am so sorry. Thank you, Azariah. It says they are not our women. They show us every day. I can't lie, it's heartbreaking. If the most powerful, charismatic black man of all time can't get respect, I don't see hope. It's over, unfortunately. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, Azariah. And see, this is what I wanted to avoid. This is why I be calling this stuff out. I do not want y'all to be like, nah, this shit completely over. I don't want that. Tim! Barack is gay. I'd be more inclined to believe it if they said he was with Sam. Okay, Timothy is just playing, y'all. This is entertainment purposes. Only do not come to my dope discussions like, oh, she's spreading misinformation. This is fun. We being funny. Ain't none of this shit true. We just speculating. Tim, YouTube, go and get Tim's channel, not mine, okay? Look, I'm just reading the super chats. Lord have mercy. Thank you, Daily Raver. It says, hey, Danica, I finished my work, so whichever cell I end up in is fine. However, nothing is going to stop me from laying the bad mouth on Big Mike. Y'all gonna stop calling Michelle Big Mike. I came across 4 videos as I was doing my damn research on this, and all of them was like Big Mike, Big Michael, in reference to Michelle, and y'all not gonna do that. So you damn right. Hold on. Yes, come and collect a deadly raver for me. Put him in the cell for me. I'm going to give him about 5 minutes to reflect on what he just fucking said. Okay, that's fine. Over. Thank you, A Man Forever Changed. It says, I hope it was fake news. Even the Clintons played things up after Bill got swallowed up. Have you ever been swallowed? They stayed on code. She would be given free ammo. That's what I'm saying. And that's my whole point. That's a great valid point. A Man Forever Changed. Clint in there getting swallowed up. Slob on my knob. Like going on a god. Check in with me. And do your job. And guess what? Hillary was still right there standing 10 toes down. While the other bitch head is 10 toes down. The fuck? So Michelle, like, you don't have no excuse not to show up for your husband. Let's stop. Thank you, Garland. It says it's sad because our community is struggling to hold on to a public image. Is that what you mean to say? Hold on to a public image of Black love, and every one of them failed. Shaking my head. We are in trouble. Yes, we are. I don't like this. Thank you, Johnny. It says Michelle is jealous of Obama's popularity. Oh, now that could be something to that, and I don't even like to go that damn deep into the conversation, but that is something to explore. You know, when it comes to our relationship dynamics within the Black community, there is a level of competition. There is a level of jealousy. There is a level of intimidation and all of that. Even with our husbands, even with our wives. And I don't like that either. It's like, oh, you too popular, or you the main event. What about me? I don't want to be in your shadow. So let me do something to kind of dim your light. And I don't like that as well. When your husband wins, you win. When your wife wins, you win. Period. Who is this? Deadly Raver, thank you so much. Y'all drop the salutes down in the comments for Deadly Raver for dropping us a $50 bill. We appreciate that type of love and support. Okay. Azariah says she hates Trump more than loving Obama. Facts. And that's gross to me. That's gross to me. Your love and your respect for your husband should outweigh any and everything. You know? And like I said, it's a time and a place. It's a role that you got to play, and that's just is what it is. If Hillary Clinton can still show up with Bill after he ain't got, you know, the draws, the balls and the jaws by another bitch, there's nothing that should stop you from showing up for Obama. You know, like, I don't know. Like I said, other groups of women, they get it. They know how to play their part. And that's my whole point. Thank you, Chevy. It says another 6-figure man that can't satisfy a woman. Dr. Umar voice. You don't find this suspicious? Lord have mercy. Here y'all go clowning. I don't got time for y'all. I do not got time for y'all. Thank you, D. It says, I know Umar somewhere fuming right now. Here y'all go. Why y'all keep on making this about Dr. Umar? Let Dr. Umar live. Damn, Gina. Thank you again, Azariah. It says Michelle, aka Big Mike, just gave her husband away. Yes. Can you also come and collect a Azariah 23? Yeah, you can put them in cell block 23. Okay, thank you so very much. Over. All right, Azariah, go and collect your belongings. We're gonna put you in a cell for 25 minutes, or should it be 23 minutes? Think about what you just said. Thank you, Tokyo. It says the only way this could get worse is if we start seeing Michelle Obama hanging out with Tia Murray. I can't stand y'all. Y'all, these are my crown heads. Welcome to the dope discussion. You know, they don't know how to have no chill. They don't know how to act right. And I don't like it. I really don't. They play more than me. And I'm already a fool by myself. I'm already goofy myself. So, you know, just forgive us. Forgive us. Thank you, Your Excellence. It says, all I want to say is I had a better 2 years hearing you out compared to having them Obama strutting around doing nothing. All I want to say is I had a better 2 years hearing you out compared to having them Obama strutting around. So you saying you don't like the Obamas? Is that what you're saying? I don't know, but I do appreciate you for being a gentleman for 29 months. Salute to you. Okay, that's real love and support. Thank you, Torenzo. It says life hack. Don't even think about internalizing their problems by making them yours. Set your own example and standards. Drops Mike. And I completely agree with that. I do, Torenzo. I do feel like we as Black people, we should, or people in general, we should prioritize focusing on our own home fronts instead of trying to, you know, look to other people to do right and motivate us and inspire us and all that. So I'm gonna stand with you on that. However, Terenzo, I have to be honest and I have to be real enough to say that having examples work. You know, representation does matter. So no, I'm not going to tell y'all, it didn't work out for them, so you be doomed and gloom too, because if it didn't work for them, it won't work for you. No. I'm a happily married Black woman with a beautiful Black man myself. And we've been thriving for 13 years. So clearly it works, right? And we're young Black love. So it can work. It does work. And no way in shape and form should you be like, okay, it didn't work for them, so it's not going to work for me. No. However, it does matter and it does play a role, Terenzo. Why do you think when we have imagery like the Black Little Mermaid, those little Black girls were so excited and, you know, on the brink of tears because it's like, oh wow, a girl that looks like me, you know, it's on the big screen. The girl looks like me, has this going on. So if she can do it, I can do it too. It gives you something to aspire to. It gives you something to look up to, you know. So it's always going to be levels and layers to it. And I would be disingenuous to pretend like it has no bearing on how people can feel, because it does. You know, it does. But valid point though, nonetheless. Thank you, Mr. Marcus. It said Tanika's so authentic, ain't I? Okay. Matter of fact, you all, this is our merch. Okay, and we will have our merch available on my birthday, which is February 1st. Okay, so on February 1st, you all, we will have our links to our merch. Go and get your Crown Head Nation merch. All right, you can get the same shirt as me. I just cut it. Y'all know me. I like to, you know, go to the gym and do a little flexing, but you can have a full body authentic shirt. We got the hoodies and everything. So go and get it. Well, thank you, Mr. Marcus. Thank you, Guy. It says Jennifer Aniston is going to buy a box of Lawry's. Y'all just play too much. I can't do it, y'all. I cannot do it. The goddess says, hey, Keisha, moves the mic closer. You're done out here. Whoopsie. Now, goddess, you ain't got to do all of that. You do not have to do all of that. Yeah, I refuse to give up. Like Terenzo said, just because it's doomy and gloomy for them does not mean it has to be the same thing for you. But I do understand how y'all can be discouraged when y'all see shit like this. I can. Okay. Thank you, Johnny. It says our history dictate feminism is stupid and an independent Black woman is the mindset of a moron. Can Black men have that same mindset? No. Whoopsie. You better not be no strong, independent Black man that don't need no woman. Otherwise, you zesty. You sassy. You might be gay. Y'all see what they calling Obama. So I don't know. I don't know. Thank you, Twisted. Okay, I got that one because you in here clowning. Let me go to the bottom before I wrap this up. I don't got time for him. I really don't. What Raven say, Garland? I can't do it. Yeah, we got the merch coming. Raven says Barack's clips for sale coming soon. Keep eye on TMZ. You read it here first. Shot on iPhone Film 8. That's my cue to wrap this up because here y'all come clowning. I don't. What you mean, Barack clips for sale? Like a XXX video? Let me find out. Thank you, Jay. It says Michelle is currently ghostwriting for the brand. Yep. On that note, you all, Like the video, share the video, subscribe. Let me know y'all thoughts, opinions, feedback about this in the comment section. Do you think this is fake news? Do you think it's, you know, some merit to it, some truth to it? Let me know. I can't deal. I can't deal. Tokyo says Hillary didn't care about Monica Lewinsky. She was like, shit, I ain't sucking it. Laughing out loud. See what I'm saying? I'm getting ready to go. Thank you, Dusty. It says Barack said that he just wants to be friends with benefits that want to sneak into cheesecake factories. I'm not going to deal with this shit. I'm just not. I'm not going to deal with this shit. I am so over y'all. Yeah, let me hurry up. I'm trying to get to the main lion and Daily Raver so I can go ahead and go. Because I do gotta go and cook. My husband want a lasagna tonight. And I don't have time for this shit. I just don't. Yeah, balls in the jaws, dog. But yet, here come Hillary standing 10 toes down with her man. Okay. But Michelle couldn't do that. Let me just. Whoo. Yeah, I be playing. Thank you, Daily Raver. It says, Dear Michelle, remember when you sat there with your insufferable, condescending face and told the men of America to do better? Looks like your husband took your advice. Republicans took your legacy and Becky took your place. Whoopsie! Yep, that's my cue. That is my motherfucking cue. Thank you, Johnny. It says my grandson BD our birthday. I thought you were saying your grandson's baby daddy. And I'm like, never mind. Because shout out to whoever lives their life how they want to live their life. So let me not even do nothing. But I thought you were saying, anyway. It says my grandson's birthday is on the 1st of February too. Shout out to your grandson, Aquarius Rock. All right. We are the real MVPs. It's our age. It's our time. Okay. The age of the Aquarius. Yes. All right. Salute to them. All right. Thank you to Main Lion for your $10. It says, I admire you and Eric's union way more than Obama's. Sure, they have more reach, but from what I know about them, I don't think anyone should aspire to be like them. Y'all authentic. They ain't. Facts. Big shout out to you, the Main Lion. I appreciate that. Okay. And here's the thing, you all. In no way, shape, or form do I want you all to believe that my marriage and my relationship and my union is completely picture perfect. Fuck no. We all have ups and downs. But it's about working through those things. It's about continuing to love, respect, honor, and support one another. You know, you're going to have your off days and your off moments. But can we come back together? Can we work through it? You know, like that's what it's about. It's about getting through those hurdles. But I will be honest enough to acknowledge the fact that me and my husband, we don't have a lot of issues. Like, I don't remember the last time me and my husband argued. But yeah, we have arguments, you know, respectfully though. Ain't nobody choking nobody up and beating nobody ass and, you know, calling people a bunch of bitches and hoes. Like, ain't nothing like that. But yeah, we have disagreements. So nobody is perfect. And so I don't want you all to have it in your mind that a relationship has to be picture perfect in order for it to thrive and survive. No, it's about working through the issues though. That's what matters, you know. But thank you so much, the Main Line. I appreciate you. Mr. Karate says, all jokes aside, the reason why Michelle hasn't been showing up is because she had problems keeping that thing to oh my God. Shayla. Sorry, Tyrese. That's not funny. I'm sorry. But damn, y'all ain't shit. Karate, like, was that really cool for you to say? And thank you so much, Daily Raver. I appreciate you. But was this cool? Was this appropriate for you to say? I don't think so. You could have kept this shit. So y'all out here really trying to make it seem like Michelle is a man. Y'all really ain't shit. Y'all really ain't. Y'all are fucking canceled. Y'all are fucking canceled. I'm done. I am done. Hold on. I can't do this. I'm trying to hurry up and acknowledge y'all so I can go. He said he trying to keep that thing to. Oh my God. All day CJ says old lady neck means it's wore out with the laughing faces. I'm gonna give you a pass because I'm the one who started that shit first by saying she had an old lady neck. So I'm gonna give you a pass. Thank you to Main Lion for your $20. It says, I hear you, D, but Barack lost his juice with black people, so they no longer need to pretend that their manufactured marriage was no more than an inauthentic union for political gain. Besides falling, true colors showing. So y'all think the Obama's marriage was fake, for political gain and views? Put a 2 in the chat if y'all think that their marriage was fake anyway. Put a 1 if you disagree with the Main Lion. But that's interesting. Thank you, Johnny. It says, be honest, how many women would turn down the thought of being Obama? How many women would turn down the thought of being Obama or with Obama? I don't know talking about Johnny, but I appreciate you. Thank you, Key. It says 200 haters in here looking down from the clouds with great disdain for you. They don't like what you say. They are the guy from the movie Belly on the corner talking about, we don't like this shit. If y'all don't like this damn video, hold on, Keith. Let me get in on this, Keith. I don't give a damn if you don't like me. If you disagree with me, hit the damn like button and subscribe. The fuck? Hey, Naz. Thank you, Tokyo. It says Jennifer got that throat goat. LOL. Let me hurry up. Okay, I think I'm caught up at the top. Dusty ass says, we know who Rami and Michelle taking to the next reunion. Who the hell is Rami? I don't know who that is. Thank you, Garland. It says, I mean, why Barry O got Jennifer doing the Johnny Gill, Luther Vandross on national TV? Okay, we're done. Thank you, Johnny. Okay, I got that one. All right, y'all. I think I'm officially caught up with everybody. If I missed you, I apologize. I take none of y'all for granted. And yeah, thank you for your contribution. Thank you for being here. But I had to come through and deliver y'all this sad news and this piping hot tea to get y'all's feedback about it, get y'all's opinion about it, because this did slide across my desk and I had to be nosy. I just had to. But again, like the video, share the video, subscribe. Shout out to all of my crown heads, aka my dope subscribers and supporters. I take none of y'all for granted. Big shout out to everybody who has been signing up for Patreon. Remember, on the last Wednesday of every month, we do have our $50 giveaway. All right. So sign up for Patreon, and once you sign up, go ahead and inbox me over on Patreon with your Cash App information, your Zelle information, your PayPal information, although I do prefer Cash App because it's more convenient for me. And then I'll enter you into the drawing, and then you can win $50, okay? But you must be a paid Patreon member. So salute to all of y'all signing up. I've been seeing y'all. I also been doing my best to filter over more dope discussions for members only on YouTube. So if you all have been wondering, where are the live streams? Why are they disappearing? It is because they're going for members only. So become a channel member and you can access some dope content as well, exclusive content as well. All right. But I love y'all. Big shout out to all of y'all who showed up and showed out. This is very impromptu, very last minute, and y'all still came through for y'all little big sis. And so I take none of y'all for granted. I appreciate it. All right. Thank you for even just being here. All right. But big shout out to everybody who sends in monetary support, because it helps, okay? Because YouTube, they don't be liking to support authentic people and authentic commentary and authentic dope discussions. But we still gonna rise, okay? That's why I got it tatted. Still I rise, still we rise, amen. But I'm gonna see y'all. never know with me, y'all. I might pop out tomorrow on Saturday. I might pop out tomorrow, the next day on Sunday. You know, you just never know. So you know what you got to do? You got to like the video, share the video, subscribe. And then after you subscribe, you got to hit the notification bell. Because I'm very impromptu and random. You never know when I'm going to pop out on you. So hit the bell. That way you can be notified from when we do have our dope discussions. Because you never know. You may miss it and then it's going private for the members. Now you're going to miss out unless you become a channel member. But if you want to catch us live in the flesh, hit the notification bell, y'all. But I love y'all. I'm going to see y'all later. Much love and peace to my crown heads. And yes, y'all have a great weekend. We out.